Old friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. I'm Hollie Taylor here for Joy Radio, and we are having a blast, melting a little bit today, but enjoying our time here at Kingdom Bound. It's been so encouraging just hearing what the speakers have had to say. I'm hoping we've gotten some great interviews to encourage you guys. So we'll be working hard at piecing that together through the Joy Radio podcast. But we are always here for something to encourage you, something to build you up, because life can be a challenge. So here's your feel-good story for today. It's incorporating crafts and letting children know that they have been seen. An elementary school teacher actually crocheted miniature versions of all of the children in her class and wrapped them up individually to give them each a personalized gift for the end of the year. This was at Tyndale Community School in Oxford, England. She started the project in May, and it is adorable just looking at the whole class. They do have uniforms in their school, so all the kids wearing the same thing, but you can tell them apart based on their different hair colors and textures and glasses or no glasses. I just love that she was able to take the time to make something so personal and unique for each and every child. Maybe this is something that you've been able to do. Her name is Joanna, and I love it so much. Little mini me's of her class. So I would love one of those. How cool would it be for someone to take the time to create something just for you that looked like you? Anyway, love the story. Maybe you've got a feel-good story. You can always text those in to us or give us a call, 905-338-1250, as though I am on location. However, producer Mike is at Joy Radio headquarters, ready to take your calls and your texts. I'm Hollie Taylor, hanging out still at Kingdom Bound. We wrap things up. And it is also meaning that we are wrapping up the end of July. Can you believe it? Tomorrow we kick off August. So we are halfway through our summer. So I hope your summer bucket list is going well, and that you are able to do some fun things to make memories with the kids or their grandkids. Now, if you're planning on doing a bit of a bike ride, sometimes as a cyclist, a runner, if you're walking, you're really hard to see in traffic. And so here are the best colors for you to wear to keep you and your family safe. Actually, green is the best color because vehicles can see you at night up to 426 feet away. Next is white, then yellow. The worst color to wear, and I think this is just obviously self-explanatory, but black. You are invisible to vehicles, even up to the point of impact. 50 feet or 55 feet away, if you're wearing blue, they'll start to see you, and 79 feet away, they'll see you if you're wearing red. But that's not really giving a vehicle enough time to react. So best color to wear if you're going on an evening or a almost evening bike trip or walking or going for a bit of a jog, green. That's the color. Green means go. I'm Hollie Taylor for Good Company. We're talking about some of those life lessons that when we think of our parents, it just is synonymous with them. The wisdom that they imparted upon us. I know my grandmother used to always say, a place for everything, everything in its place, and that has definitely stuck with me. Do I live by it all the time? Nope, but at least it's there. Text message here from Lynn. She says, I struggled with my identity, and my mom would always say, hun, true beauty comes from within. It was always a source of encouragement. Yeah. And it's very true. Dean says, my dad would always say, well, you can't please everyone, so don't try. Yes, some very wise words. Producer Mike, do you have any other text messages today?
Yeah, we've got one here from Kim. She says, no matter what, stand up for what you believe in.
Oh, that's a good one. That really is. Pen and paper handy, and we got to write some of these down. If you had something that your parents said to you and it's just been something that has encouraged you throughout the years, feel free to text that in again, 905-338-1250. I'm Hollie Taylor, and today's National Coloring Book Day, which we know is great for your mind. It helps you relax and decompress. But can I add something else to this list of stress-relieving activities? Lego. I didn't know that. I actually found Lego really frustrating as a kid. Following all the directions. Like, I would have much rather just give me a whole pile of Lego and I will create whatever my brain decides to create in that moment. However, psychologists and psychotherapists are looking at the psychology behind Lego, and they're actually starting to use it for treatment with people who've had trauma in their lives, like PTSD, so veterans. Because, like, think about it. Imagine yourself sitting on the floor and you are dumping out the pail of Lego. Like, just that alone, I hear the sound of the Lego, like a Lego waterfall, and then you're rummaging through it and you find the instructions. Going through this very specific movement, they're finding helps the inner child get awoken inside individuals who are having a particular traumatic episode. It helps reduce stress and anxiety. It brings them back to being a kid where things were simpler and they can feel safe again. And so it helps them get out of some of these traumatic episodes that they might be experiencing due to PTSD, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I just love this so much. They say that psychology has begun to recognize that play is a very important part of healing if you've had trauma in your life, because it can help establish some better relationships with yourself and, of course, with others. So the act of piecing the Lego together, it's good for your brain. So now you can color and do Lego. Hey, we're winning. We're getting back into play mode as adults, and I'm here for it. I'm Hollie Taylor, and thank you so much for hanging out with me here today and sharing the stories that you have of the best places to visit in Canada, how you also love Lego. And producer Mike, what were you saying about Lego and traveling?
So have you heard about the Lego Beach in England?
Only today.
Okay. There is a shipwreck in 1997.
Okay.
Among 62 shipping containers aboard, one of those shipping containers contained 5 million Legos. 27 years later, those Legos are still washing up on this beach to this day, and most of them are all water, beach, ocean themed.
That's
There's
hilarious.
Little black octopus that have washed up on shore.
Okay.
There's a picture here, 240 Lego divers flippers.
Oh my goodness.
You know, little flippers you'd put on a Lego guy.
Yeah.
So these pieces have been washing up on shore for, like I said, since 1997.
Yeah, almost 3 decades. Yeah. That's hilarious.
So we were talking about Lego earlier on in the show, and that's immediately what came to mind.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of random facts in your brain, and I love it.
One day I'll be on Jeopardy, and I will win at least $100.
At least $100. Well, on that note, have yourselves an incredible long weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. As we head into the long weekend, if you're looking for something encouraging to listen to, you can check out the Joy Radio podcast. You can also download the My Joy Radio app. And I should also say, you need to subscribe for our Living Joyfully newsletter, as the next one that comes out, the second Tuesday of August, you could possibly be winning some tickets to Kirk Franklin. So lots of exciting things as we kick off the month of August, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have fun with the best of featuring producer Mike next week.